Okay, we're getting there. We're nearly there. We're going to get to literally, probably, this is, in my eyes, it's a Masters contest. 2 champions. It would be nice if we could stick around. We're literally about 5 to 10 minutes. We are done. Let's get our Masters Cruiserweight champion, Danny Humphreys, and our Masters Heavyweight champion, Robert Clark, please.
Take time, Rob. Come on.
He was rushing me.
We've only been waiting all night.
Wow. So I mentioned earlier, because it's getting to the sort of the business end, with these fights, with these title fights. Another one of my favourites. A bit of a cliche, really, but on my left, newly crowned Masters Heavyweight champion. On my right, Danny, our Masters Cruiserweight champion. He's not sort of just defended that just yet. This is a heavyweight contest, so he's trying to sort of become a 2-weight champion. Rob, you're back. You won that in November. Quick turnaround here, February, making your first defence. There's been a lot of talk about this particular contest. Should have happened last year. Unfortunately, Danny sustained injuries. Just tell us quickly now, because people have sort of hung about for you guys. What's brought us here now, apart from me making the fight, but what's been your journey to this point?
I think the journey is quite simple, really. I've tried to be the best that I can be in my age bracket and keep on the journey. And I think, obviously, to be a worthwhile journey, you've got to have the hardest obstacles. It's like you climb a mountain. You climb a mountain for the best view at the top, but you don't get a train up, do you? You go up the arduous route. And for me, Danny is the man out there. And obviously it's going to be a task. That's for sure, and I'm preparing for a task.
But you said, Robert, earlier that we haven't seen the best of you yet. Does that mean you feel you're peaking at the right time for your toughest challenge? Because you said to me, Malcolm, I'm not there yet, but you've got watch this. Yes, I think, I've thought on the tank shows over the last couple of years, and I think, obviously, for whatever reason, be it, I've had bereavements, there's sort of camps haven't gone right, there's been illness, there's been injuries. This fight was being prepared for last July, and I'd got in a real good place. I got a real good coaching team around me. The Old Man Boxing Society is a fantastic place to be. I'm still with my coach Max. We've been working. Obviously, we know Danny, what Danny's about. He's a quality. He's a quality fighter. I respect the man both in the ring and outside the ring, and I know what to prepare for. And I'm not taking any chances. I'm preparing for, as Rich said previously, I'm preparing for my own 2-man war.
I mean, we could sit here and talk quite a long time about Rob and about Danny, their histories, what's brought us here. And what I do want to say before we move on to Danny is it's quite incredible. And both of these guys, they're both my friends. And, what they've done not only for themselves, but for others in boxing. Rob with his Help Homeless Veterans, with his other charities that he's always done. He's raised tens of thousands of pounds, this man, for charities, just purely by boxing on our show. So I want a round of applause for Mr. Robert Clark, please, for those great achievements. And obviously, Danny, I met Danny when he made his debut on my show. And, one charity very close to his heart was... Originally, he was doing it to just raise awareness for Williams syndrome. Not only has he raised awareness, single-handedly, now it's grown for his gym, his shows, and his fighters. He's raised a lot of money for Williams syndrome, and he's continued to fly the flag. So I want a round of applause for Danny Humphreys and what he does for Williams syndrome. Let's hear from Danny, please.
Once you hear that, Rich, and like yourself, having the privilege to know both men, in a way, it's almost like I don't want to see the bout, because you've got such 2 quality campaigners with such respect for each other. But Danny, I also know, hugely competitive. I said we saw your debut on Tank Promotions. You've gone from strength to strength. And the lure of being 2-weight champion, I know that must really float your boat.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I fully plan on retiring after this fight and go out on top, crowned double champion, 100%, yeah.
Now, the good thing is, if that happens, it'll be against a Rob that is at its best, which you must want to hear. As he said, there's been various times when he's fought, maybe not in the right frame of mind or injured. This time, he's really, I sense from the pair of you, this is do or die now. So knowing that, what do you think about that? Because Rob, this time he's really ready.
Listen, we're old fellas. There's not many of us on the circuit. So I've had my eye on him, and he's had his eye on me. I know that. When I've been watching him closely, I've seen a devastating, I think it was a left hook knockout from Rob. I've seen him have a bit of pressure, like in his last fight. Matt Bailey came at him in that first round, and so yeah, I've sort of seen what Rob's about. He's a tough man. He's a durable man. He's got great boxing skills, and you just want to fight the best. And we are the best in the Masters category, so it's only right that we clash. And I put on a bit more weight to come and meet him, and we get it on.
Rob Danny's talking that this bout's so important, and being a double champion so important, that it could be the retirement bout. That's an added thing to throw into the pot here. What are your thoughts on that, hearing that building up to this bout, that could be it?
I'm still on a journey, and I've promised my family that in the unlikely event I lose, I will stop competitive fighting and obviously just continue to train, because at my age it's hard work. So the pressure on me, I love this. I absolutely love this. I love the people that I've met, and if I look at my journey on Tank Promotions, I've met Dennis Jones. What a character, yeah. What a lovely man. What he does for the community, Joe Howard, everyone. When you look at everyone involved, and of course Danny. The worst thing being is you meet people that you respect, and then you've got to go and punch them in the face. But do you know what? At the end of it, you're going to be best pals at the end of it, and that's the thing. So for me, everyone know the story about Noah's Ark. Everyone know the story about Noah's Ark. This fight, to me, I'm going to fight like I'm the third monkey on the ramp, and it's starting to rain. Simple as that.
There you go.
And I know we're kicking you off, but
Well, guys, as I said, this is a tough one for me, because I've got two men that have earned our respect over the years. And what I would love at the show is for when both these men come out, we raise the roof, because this for me is something special. So let's raise the roof for them now, and then again when they box.
We're nearly there, folks. We're going to get Reece and Ryan next, Louis, and then he's going to come and join us with Josh. And there's one more.
Both together, but facing this camera for me.
Charlie Phipps, sorry. No. We're going to get them one up together. We'll get all three. Yeah? So get the next title fight. And then it's Charlie. I'll get them.
Both facing off.
Charlie, Josh. Yeah. Charlie Lawson. No, it'll be Louis George. Charlie Louis George. Charlie Phipps. And Josh.